In this video, I'm going to show you the one and only way to make a woman fall in love. So a lot of you guys who's watching the video probably, you're probably gonna feel some kind of way about it. This is just the truth. This is just the truth about female nature. This is just the way the world is and how the world works, right? In order for you to get ahead, there's just certain mindset shifts and belief shifts that you're going to have to make in order to actually get real results. So this is going to be the only video that you're going to need in order to get a woman to fall in love. I'm going to give you all of the information you're going to need, right? So first off, this is what you're going to know, right? When it comes to making a woman fall in love, right, you must stimulate feelings of inadequacy in that woman when she's around you. Now this sounds harsh for a lot of guys, right, who don't really understand female nature, right? So you're going to have to listen to the end. So the reason why the woman has to feel feelings of inadequacy around you, women need a challenge. Women don't want to feel like you have been easily won over, right? A word that they use on the internet for someone who's easily won over is someone who's a simp, right? If you're easily won over, right, she's not going to value your time. She's not going to value your care, your money, your resources. None of that's going to matter. So what you want to do is you want her to perceive you as much more higher value, so she can actually respect your time, right, and value it. So another thing that you're going to realize is that women could be feminine, right? But they aren't feminine they only withhold their femininity to a certain guy, right? Like she can make you a sandwich, right? She could actually be nice to you, know that if she makes you that lunch, that could actually make your day. Like she can, and she knows she can, right? But women only withhold this type of femininity from other men. So you want to be a challenge. You want to be the guy that a woman gets feminine for, right? That femininity can actually come out when she's around you, my G. This is why. Another thing that you're going to have to understand, women need to earn you. Women need to earn your time. Women need to earn your attention, your care, right? And your masculinity. This even goes before to my previous point. Women are feminine, right? But they only withhold the certain level of femininity for a certain guy, for a certain man, for someone who's very masculine. And what a lot of guys do is they don't withhold their masculinity. They just give away their masculinity for each and every woman out there, right? And this is why their masculinity is not a value, because she never earned it. She just got it from the get-go, right? It's good to be a gentleman and all that, but you gotta know how to play your cards right. A lot of guys, they just put all of their cards on the table and expect the woman to fall in love. This is not how it's gonna work, bro. And then another thing is, women need to feel as if you're a catch. They need to feel like you're a catch. You are someone of what value, right? You're not a regular guy. You're not your normal, Joe Schmo, right? She needs to feel like you're a catch, right? And actually being around you is good. You have a vibe to you. You have a good social circle, right? Women value social value, right? Women value survival value, and survival value is social value. So when you as a guy have friends, you go out, right, and you actually have a good vibe, right? This is how a woman gonna feel like you are a catch, all right? And then the last thing that you have to understand, and I'm gonna emphasize on this, women need, right? Need, right? Plus, want to compete for you, my G. Women want this. This is what women need. This is what women want. If you cannot get a woman to compete for you in any way, shape, or form, right? Whether it's other women, whether it's even just getting your time and your attention, right? She will never fall in love with you, bro. So she needs to compete for you. She has to. I'm gonna tell you why. Why? Because all women want and desire a pre-selected man. All of them. This all of them. This is female nature, bro. Right? It's just like, man, when you want a beautiful chick with a nice shaped body, right? All women need a pre-selected man. They want a pre-selected man, my G, right? All women. There's no maybes, buts, or no, certain percentages, no. All women want a pre-selected man. This is why you need to be a challenge. This is why you need women to earn your time. You need to make her feel like you're a catch and all of this. Women are far less sensitive. Women are far more tougher and have more thicker skin than you actually think. Bro. And this is the biggest belief shift that all men must have. All men must have this belief shift in order to even understand the dynamic in the dating game. Women are far more tougher, far more thicker skin than you actually think, right? Women will put up with so much bullshit, right? For the man they love. They will. Literally, women will put up with so much bullshit, bro. She will tolerate distance. You not texting her from time to time. Going 2-3 days, right? Not texting her. And another thing that she will tolerate those feelings of inadequacy, right? This is another thing, like we just discussed before in the video. Another thing that women will even tolerate is you cheating. You as a man cheating and exploring your options and going out, meeting other women. This is what women would tolerate when she's in love with you, my G, right? All in the hopes to just have that man by her side. This is the shit that women would put up with. Men cheating, men acting distant, right? And most guys, and you probably over there, you have been conditioned your whole life. And you gotta decide, me as well, right? I grew up with the same mindset and view of life when it comes to dating, just like you. And I had to learn this stuff, right? And actually go out and talk to women and actually see for myself that all of these things that you have been told about women, and you have to buy women gifts, and this is how you're gonna make her fall in love. Oh, you got a lot of money. Oh, I got this new car, or I bought this house, or I got this great job, right? All of that is bullshit, right? None of that actually gets a woman even aroused or even make her fall in love, my G. None of that. It's all internal. It's all internal values, and I'm gonna get to it. So why do women have to feel inadequate, right? They have to feel inadequate because hypergamy is only satisfied when there's a difference in SMV. What do I mean by difference in SMV? SMV meaning sexual market value. When she feels that your dating value is much more higher than hers, right? This is when there's a difference in SMV. This is when she thinks, oh, you got a lot of women talking to you. She's gonna say things like, oh, maybe you're a player, or maybe you're a heartbreaker, or a lot of women are into you, right? This is how hypergamy is satisfied, and this is how emotions are satisfied within that man, knowing that his dating value is higher than hers. And this is how women perceive attraction. That's what you gotta understand. This is no gift, Valentine's gift. This is no flowers. This is not about you buying anything, or mutual love, mutual respect, and all of those things. All of that is bullshit, right? Women perceive attraction by a man having more dating value than her. It's not necessarily the money, status, or even fucking height. No discrepancy or no difference in SMV and your sexual market value, that means no attraction, no desire. So if you as a man can't show that difference in dating value, that you actually have other women want you, other women are communicating, other women, because all women want what all women have. And if you, or all women want, right, then if you can actually get her to notice these things, that you are somewhat of more value, that there actually are women that are attracted to you, a lot of women are actually into you, actually have women in your life who never actually feel safe being with you by her side. She'll never actually love you. She's just gonna look for another man who has a lot of options, another man who is a winner, another man, right, who already has women in her life, right? Things like distance, things like flaking, right? You as a man acting distant, you're not texting her from time to time, you're not communicating her from time to time, you literally living your life like, I could see you today, I could see you tomorrow, or whenever. Like, if you don't plan shit as a man and you actually act distant, this is these internal values that women say is that, oh, this this is a man. This is someone with options. This is someone who women actually like, because you're not needy. You're not coming from a needy space, trying to have the conversation with her, needing to be in her presence, right? You flake it. Let's say you plan the day, you just flake on the day, you just ghost on the date, bro. Last minute you just don't go. You just have more priorities. All of these things are gonna get at women to feel all of these feelings of inadequacy because she's not enough, right? And this is gonna create that challenge, right? Another thing that you as a guy can do is just being indifferent. You just acting indifferent, or if she texts you or you texted her and she never replied, you just don't care. You don't even care even to ask why she didn't text you back. All of these little things that really just don't matter. Like, what you gotta understand, there's all things that women do. This acting distant, flaking, acting indifferent, these are all things that women are doing in the dating game to give you the psychological perception that her market value is higher than yours. This is the game that women are running on men, to get you to feel like, oh, she got a lot of options. Oh, she, a lot of guys want her. This is what you're gonna see for yourself, and a lot of you guys, you're gonna have to discover most of these things yourself in order even to believe or understand what I'm saying right now, right? So these three things that you're gonna have to take away from this video. The first thing that you're going to have to understand is that love doesn't exist, bro. Love doesn't exist. You'll never even be able to love a woman like you really want to. This is what you as a man going to have to realize. Like, that thing of mutual love, mutual this shit doesn't exist, my G. It don't. This is about leverage. This is about all the psychological metrics that go into dating. Like, love doesn't exist, bro. That's what you just gotta understand. Another thing that you're gonna have to understand is that women don't actually love men. Like, women can go days without talking to any man. Women could, she could literally just shut off her mind and not even think about a man. That's what you gotta understand. Women don't actually love men like most guys do. They don't just fucking fall in love like Romeo and Juliet, love at first sight. This is all bullshit. And then what you're going to have to understand is that women only love discrepancy. Women only love that difference in sexual market value. So if you never actually show a woman that indifference, that you have options, that your value is more than hers, right? And I even showed you those three: acting distant, flaking, and indifferent, right? If you don't do all of these things, she's never actually gonna think that you are of more value in the dating game. That's what you're gonna understand. And this gonna make you appear, you're gonna appear like you're above her in the dating dynamic. That's what you're gonna understand. So women love that discrepancy. Women love that indifference in market value, and that's why most guys are just going to have to understand in order even to get a woman, right? To even think about it, right? So all of these things you could do at any age, any income level, any height, any color skin. This shit don't matter, bro. It literally, if you as a man, you're a millionaire, right? But you cannot trigger these feelings of inadequacy in a woman, right? and she's saying she feels all of these attachment, emotional attachment towards you as a man, right? She's gonna pull away. She's always gonna pull away. I don't care where on the planet, who that woman is, bro. What type of color of her skin is, G. It doesn't fucking matter, bro. That's just female nature. This could be a nun at the church, right? This could be a church girl. This could be like all of like guys make all of these excuses, right? Why women are promiscuous? Oh, she didn't have a good father. Like none of that matters. What you gotta understand is like this is how women fall in love. This is how women realize value in a man. That's what you gotta understand. So when you um reach out like seeking emotional reassurance, like going in for that handhold, look at her getting dissatisfied. Look at her behavior changing, right? When you give her little, takes away too much, right? Let's say you're planning too much in a space of 10 days on a date to see her. You making those plans, you're putting all that effort. Once she realizes that attachment, she starts to pull away. That's what's gonna happen. So even the smaller things as like an emoji, that extra emoji on the text messages and the DMs. This is all things that make women pull away, bro. So this is what you're gonna have to know to in order to make a woman fall in love. This is what you go. This like, yeah, I've covered everything, bro. So if you like the video, make sure you like and subscribe, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.